morning, everyone. Welcome to Doyle Field in Brewer for an Eastern Maine Class B semifinal matchup between Brewer and Leavitt. I'm Nate Long, along with Howard Kroll and Tracy Willett. And Tracy, well, first of all, Leavitt comes in. They lost to Brewer earlier in the season. They've dropped a couple games recently. They're looking to get back on the winning ways, and if they were going to do it, this would be the time they have to get it done.
This would certainly be the night. They've had a great turnaround from the season prior. They had 9 returning starters tonight. I think the kids are probably excited to be in the playoffs here, and they'd like to reverse the direction they've been on the last couple of weeks and maybe come out with a win tonight. And
you got a chance to catch up with their coach a short time ago?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about offense, defense, some of the key players that Leavitt hopes to see have a good game tonight. Here with Coach Hathaway from Leavitt. Coach, return trip to Doyle Field. Can you tell us a little bit tonight about the offense we'll see from Leavitt tonight?
We're a shotgun team. We've been in shotgun most of the year. We will come under center from time to time. We do get our fullback back tonight, 34, Anthony Witham. We haven't really had him at full strength since Belfast in week 2, so anxious to see what he gives us tonight, and we're pretty balanced. We spread the ball out a lot. We don't really rely on any one guy, kind of like Brewer.
You have a nice compliment to your fullback with a speedy halfback. Tell us a little bit about him, what we should see from him tonight.
Yeah, Brock Hardiker's a senior, number 25. He's a 3-year starter for us. He's got lots of speed, big play potential.
Defensively, you get a big guy in the middle there that does a lot for you defensively. Tell us a little bit about your defense and about that individual.
57, Ryan Staples plays some nose tackle and some middle backer for us. He's a 4-year starter, very good player. We also have John Pericello, number 53, and Mike Austin, 51. Those are, I think, 3 of the top 10 tacklers in the conference, so they can play some football.
Conditions tonight change what you're doing, or are you just going to do what you do and see what happens?
We'll see when it gets kicked off.
Good luck, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
So Leavitt looking to come in, and it would be an upset if they get a win here. They're the 4 seed, Brewers the 1 seed. On the other side, Brewer, Howard, they're looking to prevent that upset.
Brewers definitely looking to prevent that. Last week they had a little bit of a setback against Winslow, but Coach Ortego definitely is confident his team's going to come in, and I had an opportunity to speak with him early in the evening. Hi, I'm here with Coach Ed Ortego, the Brewer Witches. Coach, big game tonight. Leavitt's in town. What can we expect from the Brewer Witches tonight?
Well, we're hoping to stem off their attack. They were real good last couple of weeks ago. They have the advantage of coming back at us the second time, so we're going to have to really play well tonight.
You guys are preparing all week. It looks like both teams are ready for action. Any final parting shots for the Brewer home crowd team to give it their best tonight?
Well, our guys have to come out faster than we did last time. It was 0-0 at halftime. We need to come out faster. They're a good team. We can't let them stay with us for too long, or they have a chance to win this game. So we got to get after them early.
Well, great, Coach. We wish you the best of luck tonight. All right, thank you.
So the teams are finishing their warm-ups behind us. We're going to head up to the booth and get ready to call this one. Playoff football doesn't get much more exciting than this. We'll be back with the Page Employment Seaboard Securities Game of the Week.
Eastern Maine Class B semifinal game between the visiting Leavitt Hornets and your Brewer Witches. Here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Leavitt will be introducing his starting offense tonight. At split end, junior number 1, Corey Witham. At tight end, junior number 7, Ben Boulay. At tackle, senior number 53, John Pericello.
Welcome back, everyone, to Doyle Field. The announcements, the starting lineup of the Leavitt Hornets being announced right now by PA announcer Bob Beetham. We will join him for that call. He'll then follow up with the starting defense for Brewer.
At center, a sophomore, number 58, Kyle Hewland. At fullback, a senior, number 34, Anthony Witham. At running back, a senior number 25, Brock Hardiker. At running back, a junior number 39, Chris Brewer. And at quarterback, a senior number 12, Matt Cody. And the head coach for Leavitt football, Mike Hathaway. Now for the Brewer Witches, I will be introducing the starting defense. At defensive tackle, junior number 78, Jamie Ecker. At defensive tackle, senior number 79, Sean Foley. At outside linebacker, junior number 5, Jack Wilson. linebacker, junior number 17, Ben Caldwell. At inside linebacker is senior number 23, James Richter. At inside linebacker is senior number 54, Chad Sylvian. Defensive tackle is senior number 38, Matt Wolfield. At quarterback is senior number 3, Brandon Kingsbury. At quarterback is senior number 21, Kevin McAvoy. At free safety is junior number 30, Ricky Porter. And the Rovers for Brewer on defense is senior number 49, Drew Francis.
That was Bob Beetham, PA announcer here at Doyle Field with the starting lineups. And now he will introduce the Brewer band as they play the national anthem.
And tonight's trainer is Mr. Phil Matea. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask you to please rise and respectfully remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Brewer High School Band under the direction of Mr. Brady Harris.
So the teams have been introduced, the anthem has been played, and we are ready to play football. We will get the opening kickoff right after this break. You're watching the Page Employment Seaboard Securities Game of the Week. Welcome back to Doyle Field, everyone. Nate Long, Tracy Willett, Howard Kroll, and our special guest, at least for the beginning of this game, Doug Kahn is going to join us. He's the AD at Leavitt High School. And, well, first we have the coin toss going on. And, Tracy, the officials?
Referee tonight is Warren Forbes. Your umpire will be Scott Heath. Back judge is Doug Ferguson. Head linesman is Bill Patterson. And line judge is Bob Bean. These are split crews between the different boards involving the teams here tonight. So it's a good crew.
And you're an official. How does that affect the officials not having worked together before?
Not really at all, Nate. Not really at all. We get together obviously prior to the game and discuss the teams that night, and it's a 5-man crew, which is a little different than what we work with during the regular season. But again, you got some top officials out there tonight, and shouldn't be a problem at all.
Captains out on the field for Leavitt. Number 25 is Brock Hardacre. 34, Anthony Witham. Number 53, John Pericello, and number 57, Ryan Staples. On the other side of the ball for Brewer, their captains, you can see number 23, that's Jake Richter. Also out there, Ryan Brooks and Chad Sylvian. Number 54 is a captain out on the field for the Witches. Two senior-heavy teams. Both these teams, a lot of seniors in the starting lineup. You look at Leavitt's offensive line, they have 4 seniors out of the guys up front, and then on the other side of the ball for Brewer, their offensive line, you see a similar situation where they have 5 seniors in their starting front. So both teams with experience. And Doug, these two teams, as we discussed earlier, they met in the playoffs 2 years ago in this same type of situation here in Brewer. Bangor's won the toss. In the meantime, they will defer to the second half, so Leavitt will receive to start the game. But Doug, these two teams met up. A lot of those seniors remember playing each other 2 years ago in a playoff game just like this.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What they remember is coming up here playing a quality football team and a quality coaching staff in the Brewer Witches. It's just we have a lot of respect for this program.
So Brewer will be kicking off from left to right. Howard, the wind out there blowing quite strong as we were out on the field before the game, and it could be a factor tonight.
Absolutely. Tonight's kicking game will probably play a big part in this in the final outcome, I'm sure.
The 5-man officiating crew out on the field, and then you see Brewer huddling up right now, getting ready to head out onto the field. Leavitt comes in the number 4 seed, a 5-4 record. Brewer, the top seed in the Eastern Maine Class B, with an 8-1 record.
We'll find out early here how the wind is going to affect things. Brewer kicking off to start the game. And again, we'll see how the breeze, the light breeze, affects things here early.
Back deep to receive Corey Witham and Brock Hardacre. And set to kick off for the Witches. Their kicker, Kevin McAvoy, and he does just about everything on special teams. He's the punter, he's the kicker, he returns kicks, he returns punts. I guess he does everything but hold the ball, and that's because he's the kicker. You can't do them all.
He's too young to drive the bus, so kind of limits that.
So McAvoy set to kick off. Hardacre and Witham back deep to receive for Leavitt. They stand at their 5-yard line. If there is a wind blowing, it's left to right. Also blows from near side to far side. This kick into the end zone will be a touchback. So Leavitt's first possession will start from their own 20-yard line. We'll set the Leavitt offense for you. Brandon Powell, the left tight end. John Parachillo, left tackle. Left guard is Ryan Staples. The center, Kyle Hewlin. The right guard, Mike Austin. Right tackle, Kurt Knight. And right end will be Ben Boulay. The senior quarterback, Matt Cody. He's known for throwing the ball. He's done it effectively so far this year. He's 62 of 117. He has 1,029 yards in the air so far this season for the senior quarterback.
Leavitt kind of coming out, spread out right away. Now they go into more of a conventional formation.
2 tight ends. They come in tight. We got a flag down from the umpire.
They moved a little early.
Did they ever get set? False start called against Leavitt, so a 5-yard penalty. Not the way they wanted to start the game.
Tough way to start out. We'll see if they come back and spread out the offense again. As you mentioned, they like to throw the ball, and they will complement with a decent running game with a fullback inside and some speed outside. We'll see how they come back.
Over 1,000 yards is pretty impressive.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
On second down and long, it gives up the middle and not much going on there. Matt Littlefield, Jake Richter combined to make the stop.
Typical play to start out with early in the game, kind of run off tackle to see what's available in the middle of the defense. I'm sure they'll come back in their spread offense here pretty soon to see what the Brewer defense is offering on the outside.
Witham was the ball carrier. Might have gotten a yard. Second down and 14. Look at this formation. I'd say the strong side would be to Leavitt's left, Brewer's right. Everyone lined up over there. And they go the opposite direction.
2 tight ends that time. Again, running off tackle. Again, the typical play to start the game with in this situation, just to see what the defense will give.
2 tight ends and both backs that were in the backfield were on that side, but it was Chris Brewer who ran the other side. He ran the other direction. Gained a couple. 3rd down and 11. Doug, when Leavitt comes into this game, being in the situation they are, having lost a couple weeks ago to Brewer, how do they approach it differently so that they can try and get a different result?
I think they felt like it was a situation where they can't get into, like it just happened, the 1st and long or 2nd and long. I mean, we don't get a lot of yardage, big chunks of it, unless we're in that spread offense. And I think they went back to a more traditional offense tonight because they wish they had it when we played the last time.
Cody's pass on that 3rd down and long went incomplete, intended for Hardacre, so it brings up 4th down and long, and they send the punting team on to punt number 87, Brandon Powell.
Number 34 was our fullback. We lost him mid-season. This is his first game back.
The punt's blocked. Flag down. Maybe it wasn't blocked. It's picked up by Brewer's Zach Wilson will check on the penalty. If it was blocked, you can touch the kicker. If it wasn't blocked, that could be a penalty and might end up giving Leavitt a first down. You could hear something got hit. Maybe it was
something got touched.
Maybe it was the kicker.
Well, judging from where they're going with the ball.
They're going to call personal foul, roughing the kicker penalty.
Yes.
And that's going to be an automatic first down. Wow, talk about second chances.
Yeah, and it puts them in a spot where, as Doug mentioned, they may be able now to go to that spread offense that they like to run and see if they can get some things going down the field.
So it's a first down for Leavitt on the penalty. First down and 10, the ball spotted at their 34-yard line. The pitch goes outside to Hardacre. Hardacre gets the corner around the left, has a couple blockers there. Nice hold, cuts back across, and is brought down in Brewer territory.
Young man that made that play, Nate, was number 53, John Piercello for Leavitt. Had a nice seal on the outside, allowed the back to turn the corner and get downfield. Nice block out there by number 53.
Zach Wilson finally making the hit, but big gain for Hardacre there. Hardacre coming into the game with 615 rushing yards. He also had 288 receiving yards. The three backs this time behind Cody. One man split left. Delayed handoff goes to Brewer. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. That time, not much. There was no hole where he initially went to go. He tried to string it outside, but Brewer there to wrap that one up.
Thus far, Brewer's playing tough inside. They're not giving up the off-tackle play or the guard trap or the quick give inside thus far, and Leavitt has found that out kind of the hard way here so far.
Leavitt running outside when they gained a bunch. Tried to come back inside and didn't have it working there. Same formation. No double tight ends now. Three men behind Cody and a wide. The pitch. Dropped. Hardacre able to pick it up. Now he has to scramble and make something. Flag down on the play.
This might be an illegal block, Nate, coming from the back, Judge.
Hardacre didn't hang on to the ball. Brewer ended up with the football. The ball came loose. There's a flag down. If the penalty is an illegal block, then I believe Brewer's going to have the football. The ball spotted at the 48-yard line. It is an illegal block against Leavitt. Decline. Brewer got the ball on the fumble recovery, and they take over first down and 10 from their own 48.
And these are situations to remember as we go through the course of the game tonight. These two teams played a couple of weeks ago. Close game. I don't see anything different tonight as far as the spread here, so this will be a key point to remember as we go through the course of the game tonight.
Well, Brewer able to make up for the big mistake, giving an automatic first down on the roughing the kicker. Brewer takes over, first down and 10, the first time they've had the ball. Their quarterback, number 30, Ricky Porter. He has Matt Littlefield and Zach Wilson, well, in this case, just Matt Littlefield behind him. Option play, he keeps it himself, gets the corner, breaks the tackle, he's still on his feet. He crosses the 25, touchdown. A 52-yard touchdown run. Ricky Porter, he broke a tackle. One guy had a chance at him right at the line of scrimmage. I missed the number, but he broke through that tackle, and then he was gone.
Found a seam in the defense, got through the zone, the initial zone, turned on a little bit of speed, and turned it into a touchdown.
That's when they run that option, responsibility football. The kid on the quarterback just ran right outside him. The kid broke it up inside. He just
absolutely,
you got the quarterback. Got to get the quarterback.
Option on a defense, option responsibility is very key, as Doug said. Very key.
And he was able to break off the tackle, and no one else had him. Obviously not the way Leavitt wanted to start. Getting the ball first.
The kid made a great move, and he made a great run. I mean,